Welcome to Model Maths Nagaraj Sir YouTube channel. Today in this class we are going to learn in the intermediate first year mathematics 1B fourth chapter straight pair of straight lines. We have only 7 marks questions from this chapter. Oddly we can learn 13 to 14 7 marks questions. Among that 2 7 marks questions we can write in the exam very easily. So in part 1 we completed 4 long questions. So from 5th onwards we can discuss in this part 2. Okay. So before going to that, please subscribe my channel and click bell button to get more notifications and more videos. And moreover, thank you to following my videos. Thank you for watching my videos. Let us see the question. Fifth one. Find the condition for the chord Lx plus My is equal to 1 of the circle x square plus y square equal to a square, whose center is origin, subtends a right angle at the origin. Okay. So this is the question. How to solve? Same as usually in the part 1 we completed 4 questions of 7 marks questions. So like that we can complete. Okay. Let us see. Okay. Solution. What is the equation is given? Lx plus My equal to given. Luckily it is given as equal to 1. If it is equal to 1, so that means okay, little bit completed. Next, equation of circle. What is given that circle equation? X square plus y square equal to a square. So a square bring left side becomes minus a square equal to 0. So given that. And we should convert into homogeneous equation. So here x square term is variable as it is, y square is variable as it is. And here a square, it is a constant. Okay, na? So here there is no variable. So to get homogeneous equation, I am taking 1 square. Okay, if you listen part 1, easily you can understand why I am multiplying with 1 square. Now, x square plus y square minus a square into 1 square. 1 means what? Yes, Lx plus My whole square equal to 0. So now I am going to simplify this. Now, x square means x square, y square means y square, minus a square means a square as it is. Now, a plus b whole square formation. So, we can write as a square means Lx square plus b square means My square plus 2ab means 2 into Lx into My is equal to 0. So, then x square plus y square. See L square x square here. It means so L square x square into a square means what? A square L square x square. Then this is m square y square. So a square into, yeah, very good, a square into m square y square. Next after this is 2lmxy. So 2lmxy into a square. So minus 2a square lmxy is equal to 0. Then okay, sorry, here minus a square into plus minus. Now, so x square comes here, 1x square, here minus a square L square. So in this, if you take x square common, then we get minus a square L square into x square. Similarly, xy term, so there is only one xy term, that is minus 2a square lmxy. And what about y square terms? This is plus y square. So 1 we can take common. This is minus a square m square y square. If you take y square common, minus a square m square is remaining. So 1 minus a square m square into y square equal to 0. Now we got in the equation in the form of ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. Actually this is the pair of straight lines equation it represent. So compare with these two. A means what? Yes, 1 minus a square. So equating like terms or comparing equal terms. Equating like terms. Equating like terms. Then a equal to 1 minus a square L square, comma 2h is equal minus 2a square Lm and b equal 1 minus a square m square. So we got a, b and 2h values. Now take the condition. See, one more question we have in the same type of question. Okay, similarly same we can do. So if you understood one question, you can easily solve 2 questions. Okay, up to here completed. Now take the condition. What is the condition? subtends a right angle at origin. Right angle means 90 degrees. 90 degrees means perpendicular. Perpendicular means condition what? Yes, very good. A plus B equal to 0. Means x square coefficient plus y square coefficient is equal to 0. So we can take the condition because of given that perpendicular. So given that line and curve are perpendicular. So that means x square coefficient plus y square coefficient equal 0. Means a plus b equal to 0. That implies a means what here? A means 1 minus a square l square. Next plus means plus. B means what? B means 1 minus a square m square. And is equal means is equal, 0 means 0. So now say in these two, what is common? Minus a square is common, then remaining is l square plus m square. If you take minus common, we get l square plus m square. Then what about the numbers? Here 1 plus here 1, 1 plus 1, 2. 2 send right side, yes, it becomes minus 2. So minus minus gets cancelled. That implies a square into l square plus m square is equal to 2. So this is the condition when the curve and line are perpendicular at origin. This it is completed. Okay, let us see the sixth question. Same type of question, but condition is different. See it. Sixth question. Find the condition for the lines joining the origin to the points of intersection of the circle x square plus y square equal to a square and the line lx plus my equal to 1 to coincide. See, in part 1 I clearly tell you, perpendicular means right angle means condition a plus b equal to 0. Coincide means per condition h square equal to ab. So please watch part 1 video first of all, then next to watch this second video. I will give the link in the description. You can watch that. Otherwise, pair of straight lines part 1 by Nagaraj sir. If you search in the YouTube like this, you can get the part 1 video also. So now from starting to here same to same, and condition is here given that circle and line. Circle means actually curve. Curve is nothing but it may be circle or it may be quadratic expression or maybe anything. Curve and line are coincident. Coincide means immediately what is the condition? H square equal to AB. H means what? See here 2h is equal to minus 2 into a square LM. 2 gets cancelled. So we get h is equal to minus a square LM. So here h square means minus a square LM whole square and is equal means is equal. A means what? 1 minus a square L square. 1 minus a square L square into B. B means what? 1 minus a square M square. By simplifying this, we can get the condition. See, minus having square becomes plus and a square whole square means becomes a power 4. L square M square it becomes. And which is equal 1 into 1. 1 into minus a square M square is minus a square M square. And minus a square L square into 1 minus a square L square. Minus into minus plus a square L square into a square M square becomes a power 4 L square M square. Okay. So both sides same terms are there. So we can get cancelled. So here nothing is remaining. So 0 equal 1 minus a square M square minus a square L square. This my negative terms bring left side. So minus a square L square bring left side becomes plus a square L square. And minus a square M square bring left side becomes plus a square M square. And is equal to as it is 1 as it is. So what is common in both? Yes, a square is common there. L square M square equal to 1. So this is the condition for the given curve and line or coincide. Okay. So this is the sixth question, same as usually fifth one. Now see, among the 6 questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one question is pakka for examination. So give more priority for first 6 questions. And then remaining 7 questions, we get one more question. So totally 7 marks questions we can cover. Next, 7th question. This is a very important question. Let the equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0 represent a pair of straight lines. Then the angle between lines is given by cos theta is equal a plus b by root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square. Okay. Actually, in straight lines, if 2 straight lines are there, means a1x plus b1y plus c1 into and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal 0, then what is the angle formula? Yes, cos theta equal a1 a2 plus b1 b2 by root of a1 square plus b1 square into root of a2 square plus b2 square. So by using that formula, we can prove cos theta equal a plus b by root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square. Okay, how to solve this? Actually, given that the given equation represent a pair of straight lines. It represents pair of straight line means in this equation we have two more straight line equations. So let assume that those two straight lines are, see, in every question we follow the same process. So which is equal, I am taking L1x plus M1y into L2x plus M2y is equal to 0. I am taking two straight lines. One is L1x plus M1y equal 0. Second one is L2x plus M2y equal to 0. So in this pair of straight lines, there are two straight lines. Let one thing is L1x plus M1y. Second one is L2x plus M2y. So now see the comparison of those equations. Multiplying both sides, L1x into L2x becomes L1 into L2x. L1 into L2x plus L1x into M2y becomes L1 M2xy, and plus next M1y into L2 becomes L2 M1xy, and plus M1y into M2y becomes M1 M2y square. Sorry, here also we get square. Okay, then L1 L2 x square plus in both xy is taken common, then L1 M2 plus L2 M1 xy, then remaining is M1 M2 y square. So completed. Now compare both sides. So equating like terms. Equating like terms. Equating like terms means x square coefficients and terms. X square coefficient. What is x square coefficient? A. What is x square coefficient? L1 L2. So L1 L2 equal to A. And similarly xy coefficient this and xy coefficient 2h. So L1 M2 plus L2 M1 is equal to 2h, and equating y square terms, M1 M2 is equal to B. M1 M2 is equal to B. So we got all coefficients. Now we have two equations. One is L1x plus M1y equal 0, and second one is L2x plus M2y equal to 0. So now let angle between L1x plus M1y equal to 0 and L2x plus M2y equal to 0 is theta. Then cos theta equal to what? What is the formula? Yes, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by root of A1 square plus B1 square into root of A2 square plus B2 square. Actually, this is the original formula when two straight lines are given. By using this, what is the angle formula when pair of straight lines is given? So, cos theta is equal A1 A2. A1 means what? Here A1 nothing but L1. So L1, this is taken as A1, this is taken as B1. A2x, B2y. So A1 means L1, A2 means L2. Okay, plus M1 M2. Otherwise you can take the formula like L1 L2 plus M1 M2 by, okay, for your easy way, I'm writing the general formula, that is only our wish. L1 L2 plus M1 M2 by root of L1 square plus M1 square into root of L2 square plus M2 square. See here, if the equations are given in terms of A1x plus B1y plus C1 equal 0 and A2x plus B2y plus C2 equal 0, then formula will be A1A2 plus B1 B2. Like that, if L1 and M1 terms given, then cos theta equal L1 L2 plus M1 M2 by root of L1 square plus M1 square into root of L2 square M2 square. By simplifying this, we can get the answer. So now, see, what do you mean by L1 L2? What do you mean by L1 by L2? Yeah. So we are getting numerator immediately, and plus means plus. M1 M2 means what? M1 M2 means B. See, got it already numerator. This we have to prove by simplifying these conditions. And root of, see, L1 square M1 square into L2 square plus M2 square. So both multiplication is there. So multiplying both. So having whole square root L1 square into L2 square. So I'm writing L1 square into L2 square. Then L1 square into M2 square plus L1 square into M2 square, and completed. First L1 square into L2 square, L1 square into M2 square. Okay. Next M1 square into L2 square means I'm writing as L2 square into M1 square. Next M1 square into M2 square, M1 square into M2 square. Okay. So I'm going to simplify this. This cos theta equal. So numerator already got it, and denominator we should get. Okay. So denominator we should simplify. Numerator we can keep as it is. Cos theta is equal. So numerator as it is, we got it. In the denominator, see L1 L2 and M1 M2. I'm writing at a time. L1 L2 plus M1 M2. Keeping aside plus, and what are the remaining terms? L1 M2, L2 M1. So L1 M2 square plus L2 M1 square. So which is then cos theta is equal A plus B by root of C. This is in the form of A square plus B square. So I'm writing as L1 L2 plus M1 M2 whole square minus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. Here I am subtracted this term. I created this term, and immediately I will add same term for the next one. See, next L1 M2 square plus L2 M1 square plus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. See once again, these terms 1, 2 same terms written as it is. This 1 and 2 terms same terms written as it is. Here I have written minus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2 plus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2, means same term adding and subtracting. There is no problem. Same term adding and subtracting. Why? Because of to get in the form of A square plus B square minus 2AB. A square plus B square minus 2AB means what? A minus B whole square. So like that we can write L1 L2 minus M1 M2 whole square. Formation we got it. Next, similarly, see here, this is A square plus B square plus 2AB. So means what? Yes, very good. L1 M2 plus L2 M1 whole square. That's it. In the numerator, A plus B. Okay. So which is equal A plus B by root of, listen carefully. Now what is L1 L2? L1 L2 means what? A. So L1 L2 means A. Next minus means minus. M1 M2 means what? B. So whole square means whole square, and plus, what is this L1 M2 plus L2 M1? Where it is? Yeah. L1 M2 plus L2 M1 means what? 2H. So it has square means we get 2H whole square. So finally we get answer, that is A plus B by root of A minus B whole square plus 2 square means 4, H square means H square, cos theta equal. Got it? Yes, this is the proof we have to find. See, listen once again. First to take in the pair of straight line equation. As I told that this is pair of straight lines means it has two equations. One is L1x plus M1y. Second one is L2x plus M2y. And multiply, simplify, compare with x square terms and y square terms and xy terms. So we get A means L1 L2. Okay, M1 M2 means B, and L1 M2 plus L2 M1 means 2H. Okay, suppose these two straight lines are taken already. So what is the angle between these two straight lines? L1 L2 plus M1 M2 by root of L1 square plus M1 square into root of L2 square plus M2 square. And in the denominator I multiplied and simplified, numerator directly I can write. So I got the answer. Is it clear? Let us see the same type of problem with small changes. Is the next. Next, 8th question. Show that the product of the perpendicular distances from alpha beta to pair of straight lines ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal 0 is modulus a alpha square plus 2h alpha beta plus b beta square by root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square. How can we solve? Same as usually, the given equation is a pair of straight lines. So, it has two equations. Those are ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal L1x plus M1y into L2x plus M2y. Same as usually. Now multiply one by one. L1x into L2x becomes L1 L2x square. L1x into M2y becomes L1. I'm writing direct step. We get finally L1 M2 plus L2 M1 of xy plus M1 M2 y square. Just now in the previous question we have done. Okay. So now compare both the equations equating like terms. Equating like terms. In the left hand term, what is the x square coefficient? A. In the right hand term, what is x square coefficient? L1 L2. So L1 L2 equal to A. Next, what is the xy coefficient? L1 M2 plus L2 M1. And here left hand term xy coefficient is 2h. That's it. Next here y square coefficient is M1 M2. So M1 M2 equal, here y square coefficient is B. So we got all values. Now take the condition. In the previous question asked angle. Angle means we used the cos theta formula. But here, yeah, perpendicular distance formula we have to use. So what is perpendicular formula? Perpendicular distance, actually formula, distance from some x1 comma y1 to a line ax plus by plus c equal 0 is what? Modulus ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. Actually that is the perpendicular distance formula. Similarly, from point alpha beta to straight lines, pair of straight lines. So two straight lines. So one is some P1 is equal, perpendicular distance P1 equal from alpha comma beta to line L1x plus M1y equal to 0 is what? What is the perpendicular distance from point to line? See, x1 y1 is alpha beta. This is x1 y1. This is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. a1 means L1, b1 means M1. Okay, formula modulus ax1 means ax1 becomes what? L1 alpha. So I'm writing ax plus by only. Ax1 means L1 alpha. L1 alpha plus by1. by1 means M1 beta. M1 beta plus c. C means what? Constant term. There is no constant term. That's 0 by root of a square plus b square means L1 square plus M1 square. L1 square plus M1 square. So here plus 0 no need to write. So this is one of the perpendicular distance. Next to second one. Second perpendicular distance from same alpha beta to second line L2x plus M2y equal to 0 is becomes what? Modulus L2 alpha plus M2 beta by root of L2 square plus M2 square. So we got it all information. Next, not only perpendicular distance, product of the perpendicular distances. So product of perpendicular distances becomes what? Therefore, product of perpendicular distances becomes what? P1 into P2 means the distance into distance. By simplifying that, we can get the answer. So what is the first perpendicular distance? Yeah, this is L1 alpha modulus L1 alpha plus M1 beta by root of L1 square plus M1 square. Same, second perpendicular distance L2 alpha plus M2 beta by root of L2 square plus M2 square. Okay, now actually he is asking product. Product means what? Multiplication. First perpendicular distance into second perpendicular distance. Okay. Same actually we have to solve like in the previous process. See, denominator terms are same. Okay. So we get L1 square into L2 square. L1 square L2 square plus L1 square into M2 square, L1 square M2 square, and plus M1 square into L2 square, M1 square into L2 square, plus M1 square into M2 square, M1 square into M2 square. Denominator complete. Like numerators multiply. L1 alpha into L2 alpha becomes L1 L2 alpha square modulus. Next L1 alpha into M2 beta becomes L1 M2 alpha beta plus M1 beta into L2 alpha. So becomes L2 M1 alpha beta plus M1 beta into M2 beta, M1 M2 beta square. Okay na? Which is equal, see numerators L1 L2 alpha square, M1 M2 beta square as it is. In between these two, alpha beta taken as common. Okay? Yeah, modulus L1 L2 alpha square plus, in this take alpha beta common, then L1 M2 plus L2 M1 into alpha beta plus the last one is M1 M2 beta square by denominator. How can we simplify? Like in the previous question, 7th question, denominator we simplify now. Yeah, in the same way, same as the same steps, by root of, see, first and last, I'm directly writing first L1 L2 square plus M1 M2 square, immediately separating with minus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. Okay, so keep it. Why I am doing this, I will tell you again. And what are the remaining two terms? L1 M2 square, M1 L2 square. So L1 M2 square plus L2 M1 square plus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. See, same usually first term and this one as it is written, second, third term as it is written. But here in additional we have written adding and subtracting the same term. Why I am adding and subtracting? To get a minus b whole square formation. See, this becomes what? A square plus b square minus 2ab. So it becomes L1 L2 minus M1 M2 whole square. Yes, L1 L2 minus M1 M2 whole square plus it becomes what? Yes, L1 M2 plus L2 M1 whole square. And numerator this is what L1 L2 means A. Very good. A alpha square. What about this L1 L2 plus L2 M1 means what? 2H. So 2H alpha beta plus M1 M2 means what? B beta square. So numerator got it. So denominator so we can get easily. So modulus numerator as usually I am writing A alpha square plus 2H alpha beta plus B beta square by root of, see this A, this is B. Yeah, L1 L2 means A, M1 M2 means B. So this becomes A minus B whole square plus this becomes what? 2H. 2H whole square means what? 4H square. Got it? So clear. Same as usually, just one logic. First to take the pair of straight line, and that is nothing but two straight lines, that is one is L1x plus M1y into L2x plus M2y, and simplify equating the terms. Take the condition. Here condition is perpendicular distance concept. Actually what is perpendicular distance from your point to straight line means like this is. So using that formula, from alpha beta to L1x plus M1y equals 0, perpendicular distance what? Modulus L1 alpha plus M1 beta by root of L1 square plus M1 square. Like that from same point to second line. So now asking product. So doing product means what? Multiplication. The distance into this distance means P1 into P2. So distance multiplied and simplified, we get the answer. That's it. Okay, next question, 9th. Show that the area of triangle formed by the lines ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0 and line lx plus my plus n equal to 0 is n square into root of h square minus ab by modulus am square minus 2hlm plus bl square. Okay, so we should find the area of triangle formed by three lines. Three lines means one of the line is given lx plus my plus n equal to 0. So second pair of straight lines are given. So from this we have two straight lines. What are those? One is L1x plus my, second one is L2x plus m2y. By comparing we get L1 L2 equal to A, M1 M2 equal to B, and L1 M2 plus L2 M1 equal to H. Got it. So now I'm taking three equations. Okay. So what are the three equations? One is L1x plus M1y equal to 0, equation 1. And second one is L2x plus M2y equal to 0, second equation. And one more equation is given, that is third equation is taken as Lx plus My plus N equal to 0, equation 3. See, we have to find the area of triangle. To find the area of triangle, we should know three vertices. Am I right? What are three vertices? If you know, by using three vertices, we can find the area of triangle. So to get the three vertices, three sides are given. Means equation 1 is given, equation 2 is given, equation 3 is given. By solving 1 and 2, we get one vertex. By solving 1 and 3, we get one more vertex. By solving 2 and 3, we get one more vertex. So I am solving 1 and 2 and 1 and 3 and 2 and 3. So we get three vertices. After getting three vertices, easily we can find the area of triangle. Let us see. See, from 1 and 2, by solving 1 and 2, simply I am writing answer is 0, 0. Why? Okay. Did you get the doubt? Always I am taking straight line L1x plus M1y, L2x plus M2y. Plus N1 plus N2. Like constant I am not taking. Why? Because of the given present pair of equations passing through the origin. If passing through origin, there is no constant. That's why. See, from 1 and 2, there is no constant term. If you solve these two equations, definitely we get 0, 0. Once you check it, simplify and check it, you get 0, 0. And then, similarly, solving 1 and 3. Next, I am solving 1 and 3. So, first 1, x, y, 1. Same process. In the first equation, middle term m1, and the next constant term nothing, 0. Next to L1, next to second term m1, and the third equation, middle term m, and next term n, and next to L, and next to m. Okay, this is the one of the methods to solve the equations. Now x by cross multiplication, m1 into n, m1n minus m into 0, 0. So we get x by, now again m1 into n. So m1n minus m into 0, 0 is equal y by 0 into L, 0 minus n into L1. So L1n, which is equal to 1 by L1 into m, L1m minus L into m1. So L into m1. So however we wrote, no problem, that is L into m1. So L into m1. Now m1n is there, m1n send right side. So first and last equating, first of all, x by m1n is equal to 1 by L1m minus m1l, and equating second and third, then y by minus L1n equal minus y1l equal y by minus L1n equal 1 by L1m minus m1l. So from first and second, x is equal to m1n send right side becomes m1n by L1m minus m1l. This is the x value, and y equal this send right side becomes minus L1n by L1m minus m1l. This is the y value. So another point I am taking b as m1n by L1m minus m1l comma minus L1n by L1m minus m1l. So second vertex is got it. Similarly, we should solve second and third. So by solving second and third, similarly we can write solving second and third equations. So directly we can write that m1 means we get in second we have L2 m2, third is same equation. So simply we get m2n by L2m minus m2l. We can simplify in the same process way by but to reduce the time, to reduce some steps, easily we can write by observing second point, we can write third point. Just to replace L1 means L2. Similarly, L1 means L2. and m1 means m to l. Okay, we get this point. So now we have 3 points. One is A, 0, 0, one is B, and one is C. So this is this is 0, 0. So this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So one is 0, 0. What is the area of triangle formula? If one of the vertex is 0, 0 and the second vertex is x1, y1, third vertex is x2, y2, so directly we have a triangle area formula. Yes, in the part 1 I gave you modulus of x1, y2 minus x2, y1. Yes, of course, we have other formula, that is modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. If you use that formula also, you should involve the vertex A also. In that way also you can get. But to simple way, just using these 2 points, I'm doing here. So everything you have to write. So then after this continuation here, therefore area of triangle is equal half into modulus x1 y2 minus x2 y1. So which is equal to half into modulus x1 means what? First point m1n by l1m minus m1l into x1 into x1 into y2 minus l2n by l2m minus m2l minus x2 y1. x2 means what? m2n by l2m minus m2l into y1. y1 means this is minus l1n by l1m minus m1l modulus. After simplifying this, we get the answer. That's it. See, m1n into minus l2m means what? Minus l2m1n square. We get. Now minus into minus plus l1 into m2 into n into n square. So we get l1 m2 n square. Of course, in the next step we can take n square common. Okay, we get one term. In the denominator, multiply these 2 terms and these 2 terms. And see, okay, here the denominators are same. Denominators are same. See, L1m minus M1L, L1m minus M1L, and L2m minus M2L, L2m minus M2L. So first product, second product, denominator is same. So denominator we can write directly L1m minus M1L into L2m minus M2L. When denominator is same, numerators we can write directly. That's why I have written in the numerator. So now, which is equal 1 by 2 into modulus. Now in both n square is common, am I right? After taking n square, first positive term L1 M2 and the negative term minus L2 M1. And in the denominator, just multiply L1 M into L2 M becomes what? L1 L2 M square. L1 M into minus M2 L becomes minus L1 M2 LM. Next, minus M1 into L2. Sorry, minus M1 L. Yeah. M1 L into L2 M means what? Minus L2 M1 LM. Next, minus into minus plus M1 L into M2 L becomes what? M1 into M2 into L square modulus. So which is equal 1 by 2 into modulus. See, in the n square is already always positive. So n square, no need to write modulus, and start bracket. See, this is in the form of a minus b. A minus b can be written as root of a minus b whole square L1 M2 minus L2 M1 whole square. Am I right? X means root x square. Both represent same meaning. So same term I keeping root and having square because of we get in terms of root. In root we should get, that's why I taken root. When I taken root, immediately we should write the square. In the denominator, simplify. Denominator we can directly, in middle these 2 terms Lm is common, and the first term L1 L2 M square and the last term M1 M2 whole L square same, and middle term minus is common, and L1 M2 plus L2 M1 into Lm. Minus is common, Lm is common, so we get this term. Is it clear? Now, in just two more steps, we can get the answer. See, which is equal 1 by 2 into n square into root of, see, this is now of a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square can be expressed as a plus b whole square minus 4ab minus 4ab. So now modulus L1 L2 m square minus L1 m2 plus L2 m1, as easily I am writing, no problem. In the next step I modify. Okay, this is called 1 by 2 into n square into root of. Now tell me what is L1 m2 plus L2 m1. L1 m2 plus L2 m1. Starting steps. Yes, that is 2h whole square and minus 4 into what is L1 L2 a. What is m1 m2 b. Okay, almost all we are getting. N square by modulus L1 L2 means what? A. Very good. Minus L1 m2 plus L2 m1 means what? 2h and Ln as it is, and plus m1 m2 means what? B. L square means L square. Okay. So now which is equal to 1 by 2 into n square into root of 2 square h square means becomes 4h square minus 4ab by modulus am square minus 2hlm plus bl square. See, in this 4 is common. In root 4, if you bring left side outside, becomes only 2. So 1 by 2 into n square into 2 into root of h square minus ab by modulus am square minus 2hlm plus bl square. See, 2 gets cancelled, we get the answer. That's it. So which is equal n square into root of h square minus ab by modulus am square minus 2hlm plus bl square close modulus. Hence proved. So this is the area of triangle by the lines, pair of straight lines, and this line is, this is the answer. So okay, how did we solve? Same, it represents two equations. Compare the, get right L1 L2 m1 m2 and L1 m2 plus L2 m1 values in terms of a, b, 2h. Next, take three equations, solving first and second and solving 1 and 3. Similarly, we can write solving 2 and 3. After getting three vertices, use area of triangle formula half into modulus x1 y2 minus x2 y1. So what is x1, what is y2, substitute and simplify, we get the answer. Okay, similarly one more question. Find the centroid and area of triangle formed by the lines 2y square minus xy minus 6x square equal to 0 and x plus y plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, this is more simple than the previous question. Same type of question, we should find area and centroid, but numerically we have the values. So normally we can simplify the equations. So we have to simplify these equations, then we can get the vertices. See, from this equation we get two equations. So by solving those two equations, we get vertex is 0, 0. Am I right? Yeah. Solution. So given that 2y square minus xy minus 6x square equal 0. This is a pair of straight lines. So in this we have two equations and their intersecting point is 0, 0. So one of the vertices got it directly, we can write. So equation 1, and given that one more equation, that is x plus y plus 4 equal to 0. Equation 2. See, from the second equation we can write y equal x centration minus x, 4 centration minus 4. So this y equal minus x minus 4, substitute y equal minus x minus 4 in equation 1. Then simplifying this, substitution method I have chosen. Okay, because of this, in this method here we can do in very easily. So y value what? Minus x minus 4. Substitute here. 2 means 2 and y means minus x minus 4. Whole square means whole square. Minus x into y means again minus x minus 4. And minus 6x square is equal to 0 as it is. So next 2 means 2. See here, minus x minus 4 whole square means what? I am writing here roughly minus x minus 4 whole square means if you take minus common, we get minus of x plus 4 whole square. So minus whole square means becomes plus and remaining x plus 4 whole square. So what is x plus 4 whole square formula? A plus b whole square formula apply. A square plus 2ab. 2 into x into 4 plus b square means 4 square. Complete. Then minus x into minus x becomes plus x square. Minus x into minus 4 becomes plus 4x and minus 6x square as it is written. So now 2 into x square becomes 2x square. Here 2 4 8x it is. 8x into 2 16x and plus 4 square means it is 16. 16 into 2 32 plus and remaining as is x square plus 4x minus 6x square equals 0. So now see x square terms. Here 2x squares, here 1x square, 3x square, here minus 6. So finally we get minus 3x square and x terms here 16x, here 4x. So becomes 20x and constant term is 32. So can anything common in all terms? No, nothing is common. Then factorize. So once you see it how to factorize this problem. Okay. Okay, for your convenience I am multiplying with minus. So we get 3x square minus 20x minus 32 equal 0. So now see what is sum minus 20. What is product? 3 into minus 32. So sum is minus 20. Product is 3 into minus 32. Of course minus 96. So which two numbers are satisfied? Multiply becomes 96 and sum becomes minus 20. Which two numbers are satisfied? Check it, minus 24 and plus 4. Minus 24 and plus 4. Adding these two we get minus 24, minus 20. Multiply this minus 96. So we can take this is rough work. Okay. Then 3x square, instead of minus 20x I am writing plus 4x minus 24x and minus 32 equals 0 as it is. Okay. So instead of minus 20x this is written first and last as it is. Now from first and second only x is common, then remaining is 3x plus 4 and next to second and third minus is common and in both 8 table we can get. So 8 is common, then 8 3x 8 4 ja 32. So both are same terms. Again 3x plus 4 take out common, then x minus 8 equal 0 is remaining. Again so 3x plus 4 equal to 0 or x minus 8 equal to 0. So then 3x is equal to minus 4. That means x is equal to minus 4 by 3 or x is equal to 8. So we got two x values. One is 8, one is minus 4 by 3. So if you take one of the values of 8, we get 8 comma something one vertex. If you take x is equal to minus 4 by 3, so minus 4 by 3 comma something we get. So finally 2 vertices we get, and that one of the other one is 0 0. Once see it. Okay. Next continuation. I am removing this. Is it okay? Up to there we have to write. Then after, please note down. Okay. So next continuation. Actually, what is second equation? Y equal minus x minus 4. Na? Yeah. So substitute x is equal to minus 4 by 3 and x is equal to 8 in equation 2. So then y equal to minus x minus 4, then y equal to minus of x value minus 4 by 3 and minus 4, then y equal minus into minus plus 4 by 3 minus 4. So becomes what? 3 4 is 12, minus 12 plus 7 minus 8 by 3. So the point of B becomes what? Minus 4 by 3 comma minus 8 by 3. Similarly, substitute x is equal to 8 in minus x minus 4, then y equal to minus 8 minus 4, then y equal to minus 12. So here point let's see If 8 substitute, you get minus 12. So 8 comma minus 12 is third vertex. So one of the vertex is origin 0, 0. So now we have 3 vertices. Am I right? So therefore, let our first point A 0, 0. Second point B minus 4 by 3 comma minus 8 by 3. And third point C 8 comma minus 12. So what is centroid formula? Centroid denoted by capital G. So centroid formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Substitute the terms in this formula, we get centroid. I'm leaving this. So here we should find centroid and area. So area we can find by using half modulus x1 y2 minus x2 y1, and centroid we can find by using this formula. So centroid G equal, even you write centroid, no problem. If you don't remember centroid means G, simply you can write centroid equal to also you can write. X1 means what? 0 plus x2 means what? Minus 4 by 3 plus x3 means 8. So 0 plus minus 4 by 3 plus 8 whole by 3 comma. Similarly y1 plus y2 plus y3. This is x1 y1. This is x2 y2. This is x3 y3. So y1 plus 0 plus y2 minus 8 by 3 plus y3 minus 12 whole by 3. So simplifying this, 3 8 are 24 minus 4, 20 by 3 by 3, and here 3 12 are minus 36 minus 8 minus 44 by 3 and by 3. So we get 20 by 3 3 are 9 minus 44 by 9. So this is the centroid. Okay, we got it, centroid. Next we should find only area. So now again take the vertices. A is 0 0, B is minus 4 by 3 comma minus 8 by 3, and C is 8 comma minus 12. So won't leave it this. This is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. Because of one of the vertices origin, then area of triangle formula is half into modulus x1 y2 minus x2 y1. Okay, if one is origin, then remaining based on the remaining two vertices we can find area. So x1 into y2 becomes what? Minus 4 by 3 into minus 12 minus x2 means what? 8 into y1 means minus 8 by 3. See, in both 3 is the denominator, so don't cancel here, not cancelling. So keeping by 3 as it is, minus 4 into minus 12 plus 48, minus into minus plus 8 8 is 64 by 3. So which is equal 48 plus 64, how much? Okay, 48 plus 64, 4 8 12, 7 4 11 by 2 3 is 6. Can we get cancel? In 2 table it is cancelled. 2 3 is 2 5 is 2 6 is. So which is equal 56 by 3 square units area, that's why. So this is the problem solution, 10th question. So in part 2 up to 10 questions are completed. So and 3 more questions are there. In those 3 also important questions, and all questions I am covering. In middle the most important is first part 1 4 questions are very more. In part 1 especially 4th question is very important, and from first to 6 questions 1 question is compulsory, and from 7 to the remaining 13 questions second question is compulsory. So in this way 2 questions are completed in this pair of straight lines. So one more part 3 is remaining. In the next class will be part 3, pair of straight lines, part 3. So if you complete that, we can complete the pair of straight lines chapter. So thank you for watching for my videos, and thank you for subscribing. Till now, if you do not subscribe my channel, please subscribe and click bell button to get more notifications and more videos. And also please kindly share with your friends to get more publications. Thank you.